right, here we go with another reaction for Eric. This film is called Melancholia. I think is how it's pronounced. Who the hell knows? It's Melancholia. Funny story. I actually remember. You ever remember, like, where you learned a new word, like how you learned a new word? Probably almost never. We know the average human being knows 10,000 words. We don't remember where we learned any of these words. I actually remember where I learned the word melancholy. It was V.C. Andrews wrote the Flowers in the Attic series. And then right after that, she wrote My Sweet Audrina, I think was what it was called. Then she died, and then her ghost wrote another 70 novels. But that's another story for another day. These are novels she actually wrote when she was a physical being on Earth. My Sweet Audrina, I think, was one of the last novels she wrote. But anyway, there was this guy who was really sad. He was rich, handsome, young, but sad. And Audrina was kind of in love with him, but he was so melancholy, he ended up killing himself. And they use the word melancholy a lot. V.C. Andrews did. He was melancholy this, he was melancholy that. And so I looked it up. I asked my mom what the word was, and she says, "Where the hell did you learn that?" And I didn't tell her because I wasn't supposed to be reading, V.C. Andrews books. But that's how I learned the word melancholy. It's the only word I think I know where I learned it from. But anyway, neither here nor there. But I don't really have an intro for this since I don't know what the hell this movie's about. So there we go. I learned a word. All right. Well, this one's on Netflix, at least in the United States, and we're going on one. Three, two, one. So Magnolia Pictures is doing a movie called Melancholia. Let's see. Wonder how that's doing for you guys. Shit. Well, you're not gonna really see much of the video if they're gonna keep it like this. Is that Kirsten Dunst? Hopefully, at least the captions will be visible. We'll see. I'll keep an eye on it. You look sad, girl. You all right? Is the movie going? Like I can't tell. Okay, yeah. I would say she's melancholy. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the. I have different things up, and and I want to keep the movie. Every time I do that, it'll highlight the bottom shit. So I'm just trying to keep everything arranged so I can see and make sure I'm still recording and the sound's good and all that crap. So all right, we're good. This is interesting. This is gonna be one of these artsy films, isn't it? Take your time, movie. If this was one of my usual sources, I'd be worried about it freezing up. But no. I think it's going to be an artsy film, literally. The first 5 minutes of your movie are critical. Absolutely critical. They establish everything: the characters, the tone, expectations, audience expectations. To see a movie just squander all that is a very bold choice. Although they're definitely setting expectations. They just don't know that they're the expectations they want. They teach entire classes in Hollywood about how important the first 5 pages of your script are. But I promise you this: if this was a script that was sold, these were not the first 5 pages. This was done after they sold the movie. I think they're doing the footage in reverse. That's how they're getting this interesting look. Because her hair is acting really strangely, right? It's hard to tell though because I think she's isolated versus everything else. I know a classic horror movie technique is to have an actor move in reverse, but you shoot it normally, and so it looks like they're moving. They have forward momentum, but they are actually. But it looks weird. It doesn't look right because what they're doing is they're walking backwards, and you're reversing footage and making it look like they're moving forward, right? It comes across very strange, very off-putting. I'm wondering if they're using some of those techniques for this. Oh, I think these two planets are in love. Son, when two planets love each other very much. I think this was the cover script, the image that was in the movie on Netflix. What do they call that? I didn't recognize Kirsten. If that's still who that is, it's interesting how you can shoot an actor from a slightly different angle, and they'll look completely different. Like if you have the camera down here versus here, or if you have it offset one way or the other, they can look wildly different. You can use that to an effect sometimes if you're trying to fool the audience. Hope your sync is good because they're not. There's nothing. There's no subtitles for you to sync up to. And sometimes one plane will just eat another. No love involved there. Lars von Trier. Holy shit. Well, this is going to be an experience. How far into this are we? Oh shit, that's oh boy from True Blood, Skarsgård, whatever. We are, let's see, about 9 minutes into. Looks like about 9 minutes into the movie. I want to see how long it takes for him to have the first line of dialogue. Okay, there we go. Probably 9.5 minutes, I think. Pretty damn impressive. Yeah, since their captions were weird, what I did was I stopped it and pushed up the browser to force the captions down further so that we can you can actually effing see them. Oh wait a minute, I can cuss over here. You can actually fucking see them. Okay, so now we're good. Hopefully, I don't have to tweak anymore. We're all good. Incompetent. Kind of like the cinematography slash editing. Is there actually a driver there? Like, it doesn't seem like he's obeying audio commands. Apparently, he can handle this better. Is everybody taking a turn driving? Oh boy. Insurance is going to love this. That's right. You next time you'll back up, bitch. Well, your driver's incompetent. Plus, you live out way out here in the boondocks, apparently. Holy shit, Keeper Sutherland. Man, this. How are there so many big name actors working with this director? He's doing the voice. I think this was what 2011. They still had another season of 24 after this, I believe. I am. He really is doing the Jack Bauer voice. I don't think he can contain himself back during that 8 years that he was making those every all those seasons. Well, now that we got that cleared up, Does she have ADHD or something? You didn't really have to follow me down here. Apparently, I just wanted to see the source. So, little father. What kind of European shit is this? Oh Jesus, you're a moron. Moron. Yeah, you better not. Yeah, you better not. I don't think that bottle could hold more than a couple thousand beans. If that, we're not talking about grains of rice here. Little did this actress know she would be getting married soon. A couple years she would go on Fargo. He feels like somebody famous too. Damn, so damn passive aggressive. It's not that serious, bro. Speaking of passive aggressive, I'm not saying they weren't inconsiderate. You know, being coming here late and shit, like inconsiderate, obviously. But you know, what's done is done, right? Meanwhile, we got all this shit going on. She looks like that chick that was in the last season of Dexter. She played the psychiatrist. Dude, really? They're in your pocket. They're in your pocket, asshole. What a dick. Yes, that's definitely her. Right in the face. Matter of fact, don't slap his hand, slap his face. I know this dude too, man. The cast is amazing. What the hell are they doing in this movie? Oh no, this is gonna get ugly. Hardy har har. Yeah, of course you would. Work is life. Co-workers are family. I see. Advertising is a lost art, really. And that's how you fuck your way to the top. Capitalism, am I right? There's nothing worse than people who think they're funny who aren't. Yeah, no shit. It's only two Bettys. Not really enough to turn your head. I know there's typically a one Betty limit per movie, but you know. She will rip your throat out. I've seen Dexter. Look at her. Oh, yeah. You better have that neck protection on. That's right. She's about to whip your ass. That's right. You better sit your ass down. I've noticed this. I've only known you for 20 minutes. I've noticed this. This is the power behind the throne right here. Fuck them. She did it first. She's a moron. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I give him 5 years tops. Eat my ass. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, man. I'll definitely clap to that. I see marriage the way I see religion. Like, if it makes people happy, go for it. It's not for me, but, you know, why would you care what other people do that make them happy? There's a little bit too much caring about things that make other people happy. Like, oh my God, you're religious. Let me try to take that away from you. Oh my God, you're getting married. Let me shit on it, you know? I've only made two. Who cares? Oh shit, you're the domineering sister. Okay, you take after your mother. I suspect we'll find out later, but right now I don't know what she means. Fine, I was gonna kill mom in front of everybody, but I guess I won't. Oh no. Oh, can we go back to the passive aggressive bullshit between the? Apparently, they never got married. The baby mama and the baby daddy. She left to avoid creating a scene with that shit. Thank you for rescuing us from that nightmare. Well, that's one way to avoid a scene. Just fuck off. I'm out. Including my own, I think I've been to 4 weddings my whole life. I consider myself a fortunate man. The receptions are where it's at. The receptions are great. The wedding sucks. It'd be hard to play golf in a wedding gown. So they are married, right? This I can't figure out if that was a rehearsal dinner. I think it was. No, I think like they got married and then they were going to the reception, and apparently like it was a long distance from where they got married to the reception. Is what I think is going on. Because otherwise, if this is just a rehearsal, her ripping her wedding dress feels inappropriate. She's gone, man. Fuck it. Stay mad. Why don't you mind your own goddamn business? Did you look on the roof? Yeah, she made it back. Really didn't see that coming. Sorry, I just had to drop a deuce. Hard to do in a wedding dress. I think you typically you change for the reception. Well, you have now, so start talking. I'm kind of with her on this. Hey, I like this woman. Yeah, kind of figured with the whole getting married thing, you know. If you weren't so fucking hot, I definitely wouldn't have married your ass. Is my point. You definitely are. She's a 10. You're about a 7. Hey, I would applaud that. Short and sweet. Incompetently delivered. He was a sweaty train wreck the whole time, but you know he didn't step on his dick, so there is that. Well, I guess we have our whole evening program, don't we? You just have it all planned out. Yeah, so they definitely got married early. Okay, so this is a reception. Gotcha. Sometimes these rich people they make a whole week of it, man. I mean, the rehearsal dinner is just a reason to get everybody together. Like, you know, as I remember it, because I got married in a Quaker church, right? But the rehearsal is necessary because I didn't really know Quaker rules. So we actually rehearsed. This is what we're gonna do. But typically, like if you've seen any wedding in any movie or TV show ever, you don't need a rehearsal. You know what's gonna happen. Trying to figure out the dynamics here. She's definitely sisters with the other chick. Who's the little kid and what's that relationship? And is Kiefer, is he married to? Because they're acting like this is the first wedding in the family. So maybe they're unmarried, but they have a baby together, kind of like your parents did. We just got to move to Alaska first. can't escape. Get your ass up. No, no, no. You're our slave tonight. You're our prisoner. You would think the wedding's all about you and you get whatever you want, but you're not queen for the day. We have a whole itinerary and you have shit to do. Get your ass up. Look, man, I got a Xanax. What's it going to take to make this happen? She's mad. I thought you knew. And I don't mean angry. Kind of what we were seeing at the beginning of the movie. God, his camera work just making me nauseous, man. It's not traditional handheld. Come on, man. Just give me one Xanax. That's all I need. Would you please, for the love of God, put that camera on a tripod? I'm begging you. Or maybe you can get somebody besides Michael J. Fox to hold the camera. Just saying. She's fucking gone. She went to the bath. All y'all can fuck off. She is the fucking worst. Fuck it. Hey, I just realized she's melancholy. Hey, we got a connection. Sorry, baby. Your pain is our amusement. She's naked. You ain't getting her. Y'all in for a long ass night. You people need to figure out how to make excuses and keep the party moving, man. Why are you doing the Jack Bauer voice? So mad. Yeah, but this ain't that. He's at it, man. Made or mad. It's only embarrassing if you give a shit. No soaking in the bathtub. Hey, she went out there. She enjoyed the golf course. I like seeing control freaks melt down. Fucker, I'm kicking you out. I'm packing your shit for you. He must run this place, I see. I'm throwing this shit in the yard. That's how you do it. Dad used to say, he's got some of my style. Dad had a temper. It was never like, abusive, but he definitely had a temper. He would do some shit like throw your shit out in the street. Yeah. Oh, really? Come on, man. I was trying to make a point. Some people you can only push so far. Sorry, baby, I'm melancholy. It's your wedding, huh? Man, it's like 2:30 in the morning, man. This shit's taking all night. We actually did this shit too, where you put the cake in the freezer, right? And every anniversary, you pull some out, heat it up, and try to eat it. Do not advise. Do not advise. I'm just saying. Look at her. She looks high as fuck. Fake ass smile. Well, here's the thing, man. Like, you're either in it or you're not. Like, if you're not into the wedding scene, then don't do the wedding scene. You just have to. People don't know themselves. That's their biggest problem. Know what you want. Know what you are. Know what you have, and live that life. Then maybe you wouldn't be melancholy. But the sweetest lies are the ones we tell ourselves. You're just trying to score. I'm too sad to fuck you. It's called a chemical imbalance. Don't be a hater. Yeah, in an ineffectual way. Sweet is one of those compliments that they call the left-handed compliment, if you know what I mean. Very sweet. Typically, what it means is you had good intentions, but you failed. Because if you had succeeded, they would have used a different word. They wouldn't use the word sweet. Hold on now, she's a married woman. Feels like you should have already had that conversation. So are you ever changing out of this wedding? Well, she was out of the wedding dress because she got in the bathtub. And she put it back on. She had all these other options. I just remember that my wife changed out of the wedding dress before the reception. It was the same building, too. Like, we didn't go to a different place to have the reception. We stayed at the Mormon church, or Quaker. We stayed at the Quaker church, and they had like a community hall, which is where we had the reception. Wait a minute, she just ghosted me. I was on second base, and now I'm sitting there holding my dick in my hand. Stick that photo up your ass. telling you, man, you're very sweet is not the move. It's not the compliment. Well, look at you lurking in the shadows. Why can't I hear him? I don't care. Why were you paying for it? Considering you ruined it all. Oh well, que sera sera. Well, you look like you're walking and moving your arms fine, so. Fat chance. Why you lying though? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but her minion wouldn't let it happen. uh, Obviously. The problem with Lars, among many things, cinematography, pacing, sensibility, um, coherence, his penchant for shitty editing, those are a lot of his problems, right? His biggest problem is none of his characters in his movies resemble human behavior even remotely. It's like we're watching aliens on another planet. This is this is almost like Chat GPD or whatever they call it. We told it simulate human behavior, but don't get too close, and it spit out these performances and this dialogue. Right? He looks familiar too. Tell you what, man, this motherfucker. Much as I don't like him as a director or any kind of a filmmaker, um, he can pull some actors. He must be a very nice dude. Charismatic, probably. That typically helps. So, Kirsten, when are you getting some of this MCU money I've been getting? He was in like four of the Thor movies. Avengers. He's getting bank. Oh, well. Yeah, fuck off. Only vaguely resembles human behavior, I'm just saying. The dude still won't look at her. Now that's funny. He has to be so fucking obvious, but look, just avert your eyes, man. Look, know where to not to look. I've been in a room with people I hate before. You just you find a way to look around every other direction. the tagline's up your ass. Here's a flashlight. See these editorial choices I'm talking about? Like, you gotta be shitting me. Yeah, he's out of here. I don't believe you. Are you married to John or not? I'm very confused on that stuff. but it looks like a you look like the corpse bride when you smile. It's very creepy. We're not falling for your bullshit. The art of getting people off your ass when you're depressed or melancholy, shall we say? You gotta distract them, man. Take the attention off you and put it back on something they care about themselves. It's pretty easy to do, you know. I'm an expert. You gonna piss on it? Okay. I don't know. I heard a zipper, so it's weird. I'm an expert at masking sadness, right? You got to do the magician's trick, man. Why are you so sad? Oh, I'm not sad. By the way, you know John was talking shit about you. He said you're always up in people's business. Yeah, she was switching the shit around. I guess. Feels vengeful. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Hey, feel like I have a little bit more business here than you do. But it's like, people need to figure out what they want. If what you want is you're sad, you want people not to talk to you about it and not to be up your ass about it, achieve that goal. Figure out how to achieve it and do that. Wow. Is she a weeble? Like, what are you talking about here? She's a great actress. She must have looked at that line of dialogue right there on the page and then immediately fired her agent. Just wobble on out of here. You can still wobble. I say, just wobble on out of here. Her agent is fired immediately. You want to jump in my purse? Is that what you want, motherfucker? You will get off my ass. Again, identify what you want. You want him to leave you alone? There's ways to make that happen. The problem is people be scrambling around, not knowing what they want, just thrashing around trying to achieve what they want by accident, right? They want to be left alone, then they just scream at everybody, and they'll be left alone, but that's not the most efficient way to get that done. That's right. This is how you get people to leave you the fuck alone. Drink that shit straight out of the bottle. Thank you for the happy juice. Look, alcohol's a depressant. If you're already depressed, it ain't gonna work. That's why I drink when I'm happy. I don't drink when I'm sad. Because that'd be fucking stupid. It's a mood enhancer. It enhances whatever mood happens to be in play at that moment. It's not, I'm sad, I drink, and I'm turned happy. Just saying. It's 3 a.m., and now we're going to go play some golf. You're a dick. We know it. I'm just rolling with it. No, we can't talk. It probably is about 3 a.m. too. Boy, I'd be pissed. It would depend on the amount of alcohol consumption. Okay, so starting to piece together at the beginning, they showed her like, in the wedding dress with the tendrils or whatever. That part makes sense. This was one of the wide shots we got. It is always dangerous to try to and I typically I refuse to comprehend Lars Van Trier, whatever his name is, movie. That's a mug's game, right? A fool's errand. But just by nature, I try to understand shit. I try to piece it together. So I find myself unwittingly still attempting, despite my better judgment. Hey, man. So we're gonna draw on a. I actually think I've actually heard of this. I think it's a an Asian tradition. Could be wrong though. It could be like Irish or some shit. Who knows? It's actually pretty cool. Of course, now we're gonna burn the whole forest down. You have to know how to actually do it. I wouldn't suggest this at home, you morons. One of them literally caught on fire. That is hilarious. He just be cutting from her face to her face, man. It's just fuck the rules, fuck common sense and editing. I'm just gonna cut from the person's face to the person's face, YOLO. I don't know. Space looks mad. Also, a little like cherry dip. Oh, now it looks like ice cream. This night will never end. She is in hell. She might literally be in hell. She might have died on that limo. Could have known this son of a bitch. Yeah, because she was never gonna throw it right. Knowing this director, they could have died in that limo, and all this has been purgatory. I would not put it past that motherfucker. Just walk in. I'm not carrying your ass in. Well, it's 4 in the morning. We got to get up in 2 hours for a breakfast buffet. Sorry, I have to take 2 more baths. I'll see you in a couple hours. Really? Just expensive ass earrings just right there on the bed? You don't want to put those on the night table? I'm not trying to be critical, but you seem like a fucking idiot. So. Don't spare us a single moment of them undressing. You'll randomly cut like a half hour out of the night, but don't spare us any second of this. At least they have chemistry. But yeah, that's the thing, man. He can pull some good actors. So far, that's about the only good thing I can say about him. Hey, I'm trying to suck them titties. I'm too sad to fuck. All right. One, two. Yeah, slow your fucking roll, idiot. She done asked about 8 times. I'm out of here. Wonder if there's somebody a bus ticket in a wedding dress. Jesus, man. The hell did you do? Don't tell me you caught her skin in that zipper, you dick. Yeah, she's fucking gone, man. See you in 2 weeks. Balls blue as hell. He's about to go full vampire. That's right. I'm taking my minute on the golf course. Really? You're a follower? Oh, shit, that's that other dude. Look, here's your tagline up your ass. This is an interesting choice. I thought she was too sad to fuck. This is somebody who does not want to be married. Hmm. Do we believe he would get that hard that quick? I don't know. I think he's pushing rope, man. I'm just saying. That was like 2 seconds of foreplay. I can't remember what I've seen this dude in. He's been in shit. Now they got him sitting there dancing with his eyes closed. Now they're open, very creepily looking at the camera. Thank you so much. What time do you think it actually is? Got to be 4 a.m. Do you have any spoons? I'll stay for 3 spoons. Denied. Make it happen. Hey, man, don't be speaking for me. Yeah, he's about 85% vampire at this point. It's wild because the only other thing I've seen him do was Succession, and that shit was terrible, and his character was terrible in that. Onion soup. That's random as fuck. That's so bitch. Well, this is awkward. Better now. Onion soup. Just we're over here having onion soup standing up. Yeah, had to fire him. Yeah, I told him not to fuck you. Yeah, whatever. Sure. Right after I murder you with this spoon. You've been looking for everybody tonight. It's called You Going Fucking Yourself. Lace it with cocaine. Cocaine is what's for dinner. That'll never work. I'm ugly. Yeah, because you're nothing. Yeah. I'd rather contract. But now I have. These feels like words. They're descriptive. You're a man, Jack. Wait, that came out wrong. Yeah, yeah, eat my ass. I'm blaming you. Yeah. See, this is why you don't make work your whole life. Or if you do, you don't involve other people in that shit. Yeah, we noticed, dick. Security. They need. It feels like this party needs a few bouncers, don't you think? At least two. Big mad. But for staying till 4 a.m. just to get shit talked to. And never got his tagline. Yeah, I'm out of here. Fuck it. Well, it's been real, babe. Let's get it annulled next week. What do you say? Yeah. Catch you on the flip side. Yeah, I don't think so. You're too tall. Look, the sun's coming up, so we're talking like it's fucking 5 or 6 a.m. Well, he thought his magic dick would make you happy. Clearly. You knew what this was. You knew what you signed up for. One thing I will say about this is, and I like that he kissed her on the forehead because um, you can't be mad at somebody who's not happy with you. If you're not happy together, you're not happy together. It's that simple, right? You can't be mad about that. A lot of people typically are because they take it personally. This is one of those times. Great job. Oh, maybe it is. Hey, man, she can't help she's a sad girl. Could be chemical. You don't know. Hey, can I apply for either job? Denied. No, that was a one-time thing. I was just trying to get rid of the loser. Yeah, not gonna happen. Yeah, we're not a power couple. That was good for you. Yeah, dude. Learn to recognize a loser, and I don't mean she's a loser. I'm just a loser situation, right? 4,700. Like I said, that somebody said 2 million. Very good. Well done. Yeah, because they all guessed too high. Well, they wouldn't have. Yeah, you could also say that. I do. I was curious. Maybe next weekend's wedding party will be more of a happy occasion. What do you think? I think so, Bob. This felt more like a funeral. Getting your morning yoga in. So one thing we haven't seen you do is sleep. He took off. Yeah, he's out of here. I was not staying. That was never going to happen. I'm not emotionally available. Incompetent. You had one job. You couldn't have reached for a tripod. Like it's a stationary shot, man. She's literally sitting still. Oh boy. Makes more sense to be handheld when there's movement. Oh, she is finally asleep. We're kicking you out. But I would have to change out of the wedding dress. It's the only costume I have for this movie. I don't believe you, man. Oh, I thought she was talking to the horse. I really did think. I really, really thought that. Also, say something else nice about the director. He can location scout because this is a wonderful location. In a competent director's hands, this entire movie would look gorgeous. No can do, man. You're not the captain of me. I'm the captain of you. Not gonna happen. I can sense sadness, and I don't like it. That means I'm dominant. You're subservient. Horses are dicks, man. If you don't feel like, if they don't feel like you're in charge, you're fucked. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure the sky will sort it out. Claire, this is the other sister, I believe. I wonder if we're going to see the same day from her perspective or just the next day from her perspective. Why am I having trouble with perspective? I'm not even drunk. I should be. If I'd known this was a Lars Van Trier movie, I definitely would have been drunk. Soap or matchsticks? Oh, I see. I feel like this is going to be the day from her point of view. Sad. So bitter. Dude, I'm sorry not everybody in the world has life together like you do, you dick. Yeah, fuck off. I don't think she married this son bitch. Yeah, yeah. I guess illness isn't a real thing to this son bitch. Well, it is the internet. That's what it's for. Was she internet addicted? What are you talking about? It's a crazy planet. It should have hit Venus. Venus ain't doing shit. It's just sitting there all hot and, toxic. This is why you shouldn't be going online. He's right. I was not on his side until now. All of them? Oh, it's a planet name. Okay. So is this a time jump? Like since the wedding day? Because I think she was one of the first. She was like noticing it that was blocking whatever Antares. Yeah, it feels like there's been a time jump. I see, dude. You're like clearly at least 1,000 there. How is this a problem for you? She needs a personal assistant. Hey, how about you get off her ass? 6 days from now, I may not have to keep that promise. Shit, I just put that mint on the pillow too, man. I mean, I think you can at least undress yourself. I don't know. I'm sympathetic to the cause. She ain't moved in 20 hours. At least now she's getting some sleep. Oh, she definitely got to get up for that. You're a good sister. I like her minions. So this and the other dude are the minions, clearly. I was unclear for the first half of the movie. trying to figure out what is the actual diagnosis here. Because my ex-wife had some rough times, but she was never like this. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell this is. Of course, it's probably nothing because, like I said before, vaguely resembles human behavior. They keep sucking me in. I keep wanting to like take this seriously, right? I think that just shows my ability to buy in is pretty substantial. Good shit. Definitely got her out of bed for that. She needs to be in a hospital, clearly, right? And you people have money, so you can make that happen. Because, I mean, if you can't take a fucking bath, like, you need hospitalization. It's that simple. Having been a caregiver myself for dad, and I guess before that for my ex-wife for a little bit here and there, I admire the sister caretaker. It is a thankless job. And it's just beyond your ability because you have to have a life of your own and you're like trying to earn money and trying to function in society yourself. Whereas like in a hospital, people are have 8 hour shifts and they fuck off and they go home. And then another person comes in for an 8 hour shift and another person comes in for an 8 hour shift. That's what you need in these situations. Like she can't do this job. This is like it's too much, man. She can't do it, and neither can these minions. Hospitalization is the only way. Yeah, I want to get the fuck out of here. Then you also have a little kid to think about, right? So there's that. This is a bad idea. Hey, Auntie, look what's going to kill us. No, not a thing. We would have known this by now. I remember this was a theory about 100 years ago that there was a planet opposite us, so we couldn't see it until we sent a probe around, right? We sent a probe to the other side of the sun. We actually looked for it. It was an interesting theory. There was even a Twilight Zone episode about it. Don't call me stupid. I will hospitalize your ass. But yeah, we looked for it. I know this is a fictional, like, so I mean it's fine. In their fictional world, it happened. But I remember when I was growing up, I was actually interested in that idea that there'd be a second Earth, Earth Two. It'd be a exact orbit opposite us, so we would never see each other, and the sun would always be blocking us, right? So it's interesting that they brought that side idea up here. 'Cause I feel like it's been 40, 50 years since anybody has used that premise. Yeah, the birds know. The birds know we're dead. funny thing is, talking about the actors, this Claire actress is very good. She is phenomenal. I've never seen her in anything. I kind of want to see what else she's been in because I'm very impressed. You know Kirsten's going to be good, of course. Kiefer's always good. Skarsgård, whatever, he was okay. I'm starting to think he's a one-note actor. But Claire, I think he nailed the casting. Fucking weirdo. There's only so much a man can take. He's so pissed. Don't be making my horses sad. Oh, I see. You're getting a little worried, aren't you? I see. He's a little bit more pragmatic than she is. I'm telling. I like a beta plays ahead. He bought everything. Thought you were worried about money, dude. He's editing choices, man. I swear to God. A couple of directors I worked with would literally want to whip his ass. Anger won't solve anything. Well, the horses are into it at least. I spoke too soon. That horse hates this fucking bridge. This is where the horse gets off. Eat my ass. Don't be beating me. I'm not doing it. Not gonna happen. Yeah. Don't make me beat you. She's coming over there to whip your ass. I fucking told you. Yeah. God damn, man. The fuck's wrong with you? Look, man. He don't want to go across the bridge. It's all right. You said you weren't scared of the planet. You fucking lied. Hey, not bad. I like seeing things with my naked eyes. Now she's worried. Definitely anxious. We don't need no damn telescope. Oh, they're taking a picture. I see. There's an obvious metaphor here, of course. You know, when you're super depressed, it feels like the world's ending. So, if we're going to do a movie about depression, then let's have the world actually end, right? Say, he's been stashing his goods out here. But that metaphor is kind of ham-fisted, like the director is. So we'll see if they actually do it. I know at the beginning they showed the collision, right? He's a big boy. Look at him out there. Sorry, I just came out to beat the horse some more. Didn't realize you'd be out here. She's basically doing her Calgon take me away walk. When she says on her dating profile she likes to take one long walks, she means that shit. It's a living. Wonder if she ever started taking baths again. Probably pointless if the whole world's gonna blow up anyway. But you would still be a hard person to be around if you never took any baths. So death turns you on. Is that what we're saying? So I guess you just walk back to your room after that. So when is the collision? I wasn't going to. Kid's name is Leo. I doubt it. Oh boy, we don't need to know that. The instrument is not saying it's going to recede at all. Is that right? Apocalypse. Oh, that's when we get okay. We got about 24 hours. 36. Hmm. Looks like they got cities on that planet. That's kind of weird. Tensions be pretty high at this point on Earth. They're pretty chill about this on the other planet, but on Earth, tensions are high. It ain't gonna fucking fly by. I knew it. Why is does the planet look just like the moon? Guess it's a no atmosphere rock, right? They all kind of look the same. Yeah, she started getting anxious. You went back online. God damn it. Reddit's the worst place you could have went. That is a stupid name for a planet, by the way. Oh, Answers.com says it's going to be fine. Death is going to get you a lot of different ass results. The Dance of Death. Hey, step 8 says it's going to hit us. What's that about? Look at that. Straight into us. That's not good. 2011. Probably still a dot matrix printer. So what do you think, sis? We dead? You went online. Reddit thinks we're gonna die, John. Of course, Reddit also thinks that the Atlanta Falcons had a good draft. So Reddit's fucking idiots. We hope. I don't think so. Ish. We're talking about people who precisely calculated trajectories for the next 400 years, man. They know what they're doing. Like, they put a rocket on the moon. That takes math skills, man. They got mad math skills. They're putting rockets on Mars. You think that those orbital dynamics are easy? And they were doing that shit without computers, man. Wait a minute. That's if it got close enough, it would start affecting tides and shit, right? Even before it hit, there would be like natural disasters. I had Wendy's. I don't think I'll ever eat again. Boy, that'd be a terrible ass last meal. I would want my last meal probably to be a Thai place. Oh, this is a good last meal. I actually looked it up. You know what actually would kill us? Yeah, he saw you. Yeah, get a little nervous. I have the key. You're taking nothing. Oh, you put the key where you saw it, man. He's taking it. He's totally taking those. The second you step out of this room, they're gone. Um, so I was curious, like, so if an asteroid hits Earth, what actually kills us, right? Well, apparently it'd be the shock wave would liquefy our organs, and that's what would actually kill us. Can't be alive if you have liquid organs. So, yeah. I don't know. I can smell you from here. You have not had a bath. Yeah. He's not trying to die with you people. Even a close flyby would fuck with a lot of shit. Like I said, the tides, the electrical grid. You might have a family. I don't know. I've never asked. You don't know it. Like, literally. I was joking. Yeah, exactly. We're dead. Thought you knew. I was right all along. Well, one of us is going to be right and one of us is going to be wrong. Well, he's on beta blockers, so it's always good to have be somebody delusional who keeps you calm, right? Okay, she's she's not in a good place mentally or emotionally. Oh boy, it's time for that hospitalization we were talking about. I think a few people, like 7 billion people, will definitely miss the Earth. 1 billion won't, but 7 billion will. Uh, there'll be a couple fragments left. He's fucked, is what I know. Where are you getting this evil shit? You already ditched the vampire. It's fine. There is life. We just will never meet it. Let's have one last fight before we die. Billions of stars, and you think not even one of them has life. Okay. Feels unlikely. I never told anybody that. Yeah, she had a bug at the foyer. That don't prove shit. You're as good at counting. Prove she's good at counting. I drink and I know things. You and Tyrion. You may be good at counting beans, but you're absolutely dick at counting the odds of all the planets in all the star systems in the galaxy. You suck at that because the math has proven you wrong. Might as well. And you might as well. What the hell? I mean, I don't have to worry about sleeping in tomorrow. No, you can't. Yeah. Nice cut. That's the first cut the entire movie that was a good cut. Now that shit was funny. Even a blind squirrel finds a net every once in a while. Let him sleep. You're gonna miss your death. I poisoned him. I didn't want him to have to actually experience the liquefied organ thing. Starting to think she did, man. He's out. Say, it's not receding. Just film it. He'll see it tomorrow. Thank you for coming out for our death party. It's awfully big. Feels like a problem. The birds are pissed. The birds think it's morning time. Wait a minute, slightly smaller. If we're not gonna die, I'm whipping my sister's ass. Oh, is that an atmosphere? It's hard to tell. She's not, for sure. I wonder if he's gonna kill her before it happens. We're all gonna die. It's beautiful. For a second, I thought he knew it was gonna crash. It was gonna hit the earth, and he was gonna kill her to keep her, protect her. Kiefer Sutherland has that impact. He's that kind of actor. You just never know what that son of a bitch is gonna do. That kind of chaos is rare in actors. Usually, you have to create that with the music and the writing. To myself, I'm awesome. But some actors just naturally have that chaos within them. He's one of them. Yeah, I was full of shit, man. I didn't know. I mean, we lived. The calculations are fucking easy, man. There's one thing we can count on the world, in this world, as far as science goes. That's orbital calculations. They know what the fuck they're doing. They be calculating that shit. It's. I've looked at the math before. I've tried to like puzzle it out and shit. It's damn impressive. Good. But the orbital geometry or whatever it's called, that shit, that math is easy. They know what they're doing, man. Now, whether they tell us, like if they calculate something's going to hit the Earth, well, it's been 5 minutes. That shit better be smaller, bitch. But now would they tell us? I don't know. But the calculations themselves are easy. I mean, laymen can do it. She's starting to panic. I took too many of the pills. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Taking part of our atmosphere. I don't know about that shit. I think he's in on it, man. He knows they're gonna die. The fuck you talking about taking part of it? Like, why would that impact me here, right where I'm sitting? That shit's gonna hit, and he knows it. What game are you playing here, dude? No, you'll see that it's bigger. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, because I made it bigger. When you weren't looking, you dozed there for a second, so I made it bigger. I'm just fucking with you. Taking part of our atmosphere. I don't know about that shit, man. You missed it. I heard Dad saying we were all gonna die. Yeah, I thought you knew shit. I'm whipping your ass tomorrow. I doubt it. She don't give a shit. Actually, caring if you live is the struggle. I mean, I see where she's coming from, Claire. I just, I'm not gonna. Interesting choices. We'll just put it that way. Wait a minute, it's coming back for another pass. I'm gonna need something stronger than that. You just realized you're fucked. What's the problem over there? I'm on this shit until that's the size of my thumb. Wait a minute. All the atmosphere is gone. Yeah, he's out of here, man. Don't do it. Don't look up. We had a whole movie about that. Guess you don't know how to operate the telescope. Or you can't see it with daylight. Still think he rigged the game. Like he had changed the size of it or some shit. You've got the stick is so it stays the same distance from me because if the distance is different, that affects the result, right? So the stick keeps it. You put it here. I just noticed that they did that, right? You put it here so it's the same distance each time, and of course, you keep that the same size. And you just have to wait a certain amount of time. It's bigger. You're fucked. That don't seem right because you notice the orbit we saw, like it goes around a couple times. Yeah, John's not here anymore. John realized what this means. He went to his underground bunker by himself. He took the pills. John is in the bathtub. Coward. You're supposed to do this as a family. She definitely thought he took the pills. Wait a minute. That's not where I put the bottle. The bottle's upside down. I like that. That's a good choice. I know I've been shitting on this director the entire time. That's a good choice. That's pretty good, man. I gotta say. Huh. He did. That son bitch. Took all the pills. Didn't even leave any pills for me. Greedy fucker. Yeah, they're not mad anymore. That'd be some shit. Kill yourself and it doesn't hit. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe he killed them. No, they seem alright. Maybe they're cool with it. You bitch ass. This son bitch realized the truth, went and killed himself by himself, didn't even include her. Bitch ass. You dick. It's like, fuck it. Well, I hope it don't hit now, this motherfucker. Yeah, cover it up. Hopefully, one of two things happens, right? It doesn't hit, then you have to explain this. Or it does hit, and it ain't your fucking problem, man. You guys run off. Enjoy a little bit of freedom right before you die. I like to hedge my bets, right? I wouldn't do anything I couldn't reverse until it was obvious, right? Might want to get this last one in. Just saying. Don't ask. Why are you lying though? Game recognizes game. That's why she got rid of one of the horses. Nice little dig there. That's the kind of shit I was talking about, where you want to distract somebody, turn it back on them. They'll never see it coming. Yeah, yeah. We don't look at that anymore. Now you eat my fucking cooking. Now when it don't matter. Really? She's perseverating for sure. Well, I really hope that shit ain't her hit after that bitch ass went out like a punk. Oh yeah, fuck it. Well, it's time to freak out. Thought we were gonna have breakfast, but fuck it. This bitch always making me go places, man. Where are you going? I'm not going with you. I'm going to chill here. Nice try. I cut the battery cables just in case you tried to get away. It's better just to die at home, man. What are you doing? Fat chance. I wonder why the cars wouldn't work. Wonder what about like the planet coming to hit us would make the cars not work. That's why I can't figure out. Damn, man. The kid's like, what the fuck, mom? You think you're gonna run to the one spot on the planet that ain't gonna be obliterated? Hey, she got something to work. Where are you going? Not gonna happen. I'm dying right here with my boots on. Power's been out for a couple days, so I guess you're only gonna have so much juice. These are battery operated, right? Pretty sure. It's so interesting. This bridge. This is probably another one of his metaphors, right? But it's like you can't get across the bridge. It's like, from life to death, right? Like you just can't cross. Horse stops here, the go kart stops here. Maybe they were dead the whole time. We could never go any further in this. You're starting to piss me off, mommy. I really am gonna laugh really hard if it doesn't hit. All this shit. I did say it would affect the weather, and it would. It would affect the tides, it would affect the weather. I think it would affect the electrical grid, even if it didn't hit, if it got too close. Especially if you're talking about pulling off the atmosphere. Like, yeah. You have to be so fucking close to do that. Like, we don't even realize how much the moon affects our weather. There's theories that life couldn't exist without the moon. And that could be why there's life on Earth and not in a lot of these other places. But still, I don't think we're alone. I mean, there's other planets have moons. But there is a theory that, like, it requires a moon to have life. Wait, you said there's only 18 holes. Why is this a 19th hole? They specifically mentioned that, like, several times that they have 18 holes, and she was at hole 19. Meanwhile, Justine's not wet or hailed on. Yeah, that was completely pointless. Thank you for judging me. telling you, this camera works make me sick, man. Got to be shitting me. I'd die alone, bitch. She does have a wedding ring, so they were married. I guess I misunderstood at the beginning because I thought they were saying she was the first one to get married. Yeah, been dragging this kid all over together. You have no pills left. Are you mocking me? She seems really angry. You're already dead. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Yeah, but I don't care about making you happy. That's been the whole point of the movie. I mean, who the hell knows what the point of the movie is, but it's shit. You never did understand her. Like I said, man, this Kirsten's so good in this. I'm loving her performance, man. This death ain't nice, man. It's not nice. There's no dignity. Whatever. How about I beat you to death with a candlestick? Since you're being an asshole. That's why I'm not dying with you. I know I'm flipping from sister to sister, but I kind of see both sides. The horse is back. Kid knows this bullshit. I thought Dad took the horse. There's something you ain't telling me, Mommy. Come on, you can remember your line. Yeah, you're starting to pick up on the vibes, ain't you? I can't believe that some bitch killed himself. Left his family. My God, man. What a dick. Yeah, that so like trying to drive away was fucking stupid. I agree. We can die before he hits. Hey, we've been setting up the cave the whole time. She is spooky, man. Nope. I have magic powers. And Steelbreaker. Sticks. I'm not seeing this whole cave plan working out. Is it like a divining rod? Jesus. The bugs get it. Really? That's some big ass sticks, man. This ain't even anything approximating a cave. I guess they're not as big as I thought. It's hard to tell perspective. You'll be safe in here. The rest of us are gonna die. Here's your fucking story. Here's your beautiful death. The kid talked me into it. One last stick. That'll complete the picture. Guess that's a door, right? Not bad, sis. You better time that out. I'm only going to close my eyes for about 2 minutes and then I'll be bored. So you better have that time to. We can hear the rumbling. It's probably a good time. Wonder if this is actually Beethoven's Ninth. Probably. They're not playing it. Here comes that shockwave to liquefy your organs. She ain't sad about it. It's my party. You can cry if you want to. I tell you, this actress is incredible, man. I've never seen her in jack shit. You know Kirsten's good. Kirsten, whatever. I don't know. Hey, this is suspicious as hell. Fortunately, the kid's like not very smart. I think we have time to. Oh Jesus! Look at that. I was gonna say I think we have time to go kick Kiefer Sutherland's face in real quick, but probably not. Not if it's that close. Yeah, I don't know about that one, man. The shockwave. You're not gonna get fire. The shockwave would obliterate you way before like any of that dramatic shit would happen. It only destroyed this one tiny part of wherever the hell they are. Everybody else is cool. Should have went to the village. Where to begin? Well, I don't think I've done anything to disguise my utter contempt for the director. But I gotta say, and I don't remember what movies of his I've seen before. I know I've seen The Antichrist, part of it. Because there's a God in heaven, I quit. But and there was one other of his movies I tried, and I think I got about 2/3 of the way through it. I don't remember which one. I gotta say, this is better than either one of those other two movies. and is incompetent and just up his own ass as a man is. There were some moments like I was deeply invested. Like I have to say, I was immersed. The first night where it looked like it might hit and it didn't, that was really good. And I would say like there was a 30 to 45 minute section, all Claire's part of the movie, that was like really fucking good. Like I gotta say, I have to admit, even of course I'm gonna be thrown out of it with the shitty camera, handheld camera crap and the bizarre editing choices. But so he couldn't maintain it. But there were patches within that 30 to 45 minutes. It's like, wow, this is actually a competent movie. Like it feels like a real movie. That wasn't expecting that. I was expecting wall to wall incompetence. There was some cool, like the whole thing when she's looking for the pills, and she's looking for her husband, and she finally finds him. That was good shit. Checks the pills, closes it, locks it up, starts to walk away, and then it thought hits her, and she comes back and checks. That was good shit, man. That was like an actual real director could have done something like that. They couldn't have done it any better. Is what I'm trying to say. So I'm mildly surprised, and I got to give him props here and there, man. Like here and there was some good shit in here. In a real director's hands, this could have been a great fucking movie. This could have been 5 stars. Yeah, but hey, it's an experience. Like I've actually gotten through an entire Lars Van whatever fuck his name is movie. Look, I wasn't able to say that earlier today, but I've actually gotten through one of his movies completely through. So there we go. Another thing off my bucket list.